You've been told to listen to what people say. That's a mistake. Words are cheap and easily manipulated. To truly understand someone's core, pay attention to their actions. Actions are the unedited, unfiltered truth. Today's video reveals 5 undeniable signs, psychological secrets that expose anyone's true character. Get ready to upgrade your perception, because after this, people will never look the same again. Let's jump right into the first sign. Sign number 1. Pay close attention to how they handle both small victories and, crucially, small failures. Think about it. When someone achieves a minor success, maybe they won a small game, got a compliment, or finished a task perfectly, what do? Do they gloat excessively, making sure everyone knows how amazing they are? Or do they share the credit, show genuine gratitude, and remain grounded? Even more telling is how they handle a small failure. Do they become defensive, blame others, or make excuses? Or do they take responsibility, show curiosity about what went wrong, and express a desire to learn from it? Someone who is always quick to blame others for their minor missteps likely has a fragile ego and struggles with self-awareness. Conversely, someone who sees a small failure as a learning opportunity demonstrates resilience and a true growth mindset. So next time someone loses a board game or makes a tiny error at work, observe closely. Moving on to sign number 2, observe their commitment to keeping promises, and I mean all promises, big and small. We often focus on the big promises. I'll be there for you no matter what, or I'll get that huge project done. But what about the casual commitments? The small agreements that seem insignificant? Did they say they'd text you back in 5 minutes and they did? Did they promise to return that book they borrowed next week and it was on your desk? Did they say they'd meet you for coffee at 9 a.m. and they were there on time? It's easy to commit to something when the stakes are high, when there are consequences. But true character is revealed when there are no immediate repercussions for breaking a small promise. Someone who consistently follows through on even the most minor commitments demonstrates deep reliability and integrity. They value their word. Someone who constantly makes casual promises they have no intention of keeping or frequently shows up late with flimsy excuses tells you they don't value your time or their own word. It erodes trust, slowly but surely. Look for consistency. This next one is incredibly telling. How do they respond to conflict and disagreement? No one likes conflict, but it's an inevitable part of life and relationships. When faced with a differing opinion or a direct challenge, how does the person react? Do they engage constructively, listening to understand, calmly stating their perspective, and seeking a resolution? Or do they immediately become defensive, raise their voice, shut down, or avoid the conversation entirely? Consider a simple scenario. You and a friend disagree on which movie to watch. A mature response might be, I really wanted to see the action one, but I understand why you prefer the comedy. Maybe we can find something we both like, or watch both over the weekend. An immature response might be, no, we're watching my movie, you always get your way, or even stomping off in a huff. Their approach to conflict reveals their emotional maturity and their respect for differing opinions. Do they see disagreement as an attack or an opportunity for understanding? This is a huge indicator of how they handle stress and their capacity for healthy relationships. Number 4. Observe their generosity, not just with money, but with their time and, most importantly, their attention. Are they willing to share freely, or are they always focused on their own gain, calculating what's in it for them? Does a friend need help moving, and they offer without hesitation, or do they conveniently disappear? Does a colleague need an extra hour of your time to explain something, and they patiently help, or do they rush them off? Even more subtle, when you're talking to them, do they give you their undivided attention? Or are they constantly checking their phone, looking over your shoulder, or planning their next sentence instead of truly listening? Someone who is genuinely generous with their time and attention demonstrates true empathy and selflessness. They understand that these resources are valuable, and they're willing to share them for the benefit of others without expecting an immediate return. Someone who hoards these resources or treats conversations as a waiting game for their turn to speak likely struggles with empathy, and sees the world primarily through the lens of their own needs. And finally, the fifth and perhaps most crucial sign that exposes true character: how they treat those who can do absolutely nothing for them. Think about interactions with service staff, a waiter, a cashier, a cleaner. How do they speak to them? With courtesy and respect, or with disdain and impatience? How do they treat subordinates at work or even animals? Do they show kindness and patience, or are they dismissive and rude? When there's nothing to gain, no social climb, no advantage, no fear of reprisal, a person's inherent kindness and respect shine through, or their lack thereof is starkly revealed. This is where you see someone's genuine humility or their deep-seated arrogance. Someone who is kind and respectful to everyone, regardless of their perceived status or ability to benefit them, possesses a truly good heart. Someone who reserves their good behavior only for those in power or those who can serve them is often putting on an act. This is the ultimate test of character. If you want the final, undeniable piece of evidence about someone's character, this is it. Pay very close attention to how they treat people who they believe are beneath them, or who can do absolutely nothing for them. I'm talking about how they interact with the waiter at a restaurant, the cashier at the grocery store, the janitor in their office building, a stranger asking for directions. In these moments, there is no social or professional advantage to be gained by being kind or respectful. Their behavior is not a performance for a boss or a potential partner. It is a pure, unfiltered reflection of their core decency. A person of high character treats everyone with the same level of respect, regardless of their station in life. They make eye contact with the person serving them. They say please. They say thank you. They are patient if there's a small mistake with their order. That action will tell you more about their soul than 1,000 words ever could. So I have to ask you, which of these 5 traits do you see most clearly in the people around you, and what is it telling you? These 5 observations are your key to unlocking true character. Start paying attention, and you'll be amazed at what you discover. Which of these resonates most with you? Tell us in the comments. If you found this video helpful, give it a like to help others discover these insights. Share it with someone who could use a reminder about healthy relationships, and if you're passionate about self-empowerment and personal growth, subscribe for more content like this. Check out the video on screen now, or explore the channel for even more tips and guidance. Thank you for watching.